Okay, guys, so you have found yourself in a sticky situation. A warrant has been issued for your arrest, and you're ready to turn yourself in and get going on the next proceedings. You don't feel like living your life on the run, looking over your shoulder for red and blue flashing lights, listening at your front door for the possibility of the sheriff's department, boom, 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 coming to get you, right? We're trying to avoid all that. And you know, when you check yourself into county jail, you don't have the bond money. You don't have bail. You're not going to make bail. So you're going to be there for a little bit while you guys get whatever kind of legal situation settled, right? So I'm here to talk to you about what you might need going in to the county jail. Let me just tell y'all, your first initial 12 to 15 hours in the county jail are miserable. They are in a holding cell, which is very, very cold. Now, the plus side is usually in the holding cell, you are in your free world clothes. So you want to dress warmly. I definitely recommend taking a hoodie with you, but there's a catch. You want to take the string out of the hoodie. You do not want to have a hoodie with any metal clasps on it, any kind of extra bling that might have strings or something like that. If it has a string around the neck where you would put on the hood, you would take that string out because they are not letting you take that hoodie into that holding cell with that string in place. So you definitely want to dress warm. Speaking of dressing warm, socks. This is a must. If you're going to stay in the county jail, you want white socks, guys, and layer up 2 or 3 pairs. I recommend taking at least one ankle pair of socks, one white ankle pair of socks, because if you're in the county jail, you might like that running around the dorm. But for the holding cell purposes, definitely take the nice long tube sock, and you're going to pull it all the way up. Put this tube sock on and put the ankle sock over it. Wear both pairs in. Trust me, you will thank me later. Speaking of warmth, let's keep going with a long john thermal. You're going to want a white one. Most counties in Texas, y'all, will let you keep your white underclothes, white t-shirts. This one's brand new, so it's still tied up. White t-shirts, white long johns, white socks, these kind of things. Most counties in Texas let you keep those if you wear them in. Okay, you're going to want to put a thermal on. Put your thermal on, and then again, layers. Take you a white t-shirt and put over the thermal. You're gonna wear all of this under your hoodie when you go to turn yourself in. Under that, guys, you want a white sports bra with no metal clasps, no underwire, a cotton or nylon sports bra. Now this one has the little pad in it. Before I go in, I would take this out, the pad out. I would just pull it straight on out of there because they very well may take the whole bra from you from just this little pad. So get rid of the pad for sure. Now, we talked about bras because guess what? When they give you your county clothes, they're not going to give you a bra. That comes days, sometimes even a week later. You're not going to get bra or panties. Go buy you some white cotton granny panties. If you don't have several pairs of white cotton granny panties laying around in your drawer, guys, trust me, get you some and wear about 3 pair, guys. They're not going to give you panties. They're not going to just give them out. And some counties will give you panties the first day, but they're used panties. And so you tell me how you feel about that. I would rather wear my new ones or my personal ones in for sure. Okay, so this is how you're gonna dress. If you have white cotton shorts, white boxer shorts, or white long johns, pants, you could wear those as well. I didn't have any of those here at the house, but I recommend wearing that. Now, after that, guys, If you take any prescription medication, take those with you when you turn yourself in. Take your prescription bottle with your name, with your prescription. If you still have the bag and the little paper part that the pharmacy gave you with this prescription, bring all of that. Trust me, it's really a challenge for your family to get your medication up there and go through the approval process. It's better if you have it with you in your property when you come. Now, as we talked about the first several hours that you're going to be in a holding cell. That holding cell is cold, it's dirty, it's probably the most miserable part of my time has been in holding cells like that. So I recommend going in and taking a couple of antihistamine before you go, whatever the recommended dose is, right? Which I think might just be one, but so that it will help you relax and it will help you sleep. You want to sleep those first several hours. Let me tell you something. You're gonna go turn yourself in and they're gonna put you in a holding cell. They don't just book you right away, generally. You're gonna be in the holding cell, sometimes where you can see the desk where the officers are at, and sometimes where you can just hear them. And you're gonna be seeing them high side with each other. You're gonna be seeing them kick back, relaxed, just doing, they're probably like working, but it looks like they're doing nothing and not booking you in, and it's going to frustrate the heck out of you. I highly recommend just keeping your mouth shut through that process, and it's really difficult. You're gonna have officers possibly talk to you like you may have never been spoken to your entire life, like you are worth nothing. So mentally prepare yourself for that. The more opposition you give them, the harder your stay will be. And believe me, I'm not for putting up with injustices or authorities abusing their power, but just wait till you get out to take care of that. So don't make your time hard in there is what I'm saying. I almost forgot to tell you guys about the hair ties. Make sure if you have long hair, even if you don't want to wear it up in there, just do it. Trust me. Put your hair in a ponytail with about 3 black hair ties, because if they let you take your hair ties back there, it will most likely be that they want you to have ones just like this, plain black ones. And I recommend 2 or 3. 3 really. You're going to get back there and see women that don't have one, and you're going to want to have an extra to give them, honestly. And it's miserable even. You guys know if you have long hair and you just want to wash your face, definitely you need hair ties. It's a deal breaker type situation that you want in there. So once you get booked in, then you have to wait for the magistrate. You have to wait to see the judge. Usually that happens in the morning time. Bigger counties, sometimes it happens several times throughout the day. Usually that happens Monday through Friday. So what am I saying? Don't turn yourself in on a Friday night, guys. Do it on a weekday night in the wee hours of the morning so that you can get booked in time to see that magistrate in the morning. The magistrate is gonna come, he's gonna read you your charge, and he's gonna tell you if you have a bond, if you have a bail amount and how much it is, right? After he comes, you go back to the holding cell. At this point, you're just waiting. You're waiting for an officer to take you back to the back where the population is, where the people that are gonna have to stay there for a while are. Just try to be patient. It's really frustrating in that holding cell. I'm telling you, sometimes they'll bring you a mat and a blanket, but only for a few hours during the night. Sometimes you don't get any of that. Just depends on which county and which shift and all of these things. But I just know it's frustrating, okay? So before they take you to the back, they're gonna come and ask you what size clothes you are. Y'all go up in your size, okay? Because you want to be comfortable. Ladies, keep in mind that the uniforms are generally sized for men, in men's size, but you want to be comfortable, okay? Then they're going to bring you the clothes and they're going to take you and they're going to strip you out. And if you've never had to experience being stripped by law enforcement, you want to mentally prepare yourself for that, okay? Generally, in county jail, it's not quite as degrading like in prison, at least in my experience. In prison, the officers would say degrading things while they were doing it. I felt like in county jail, they just kind of wanted to get it over with. But be prepared to be completely naked in front of an officer. Be prepared to squat and cough. Be prepared to spread your hiney apart and all of those things. So take care of your hygiene, y'all. Make sure you get a shower before you turn yourself in. You don't want to go in there stinking up the room where you're stripping. That would just make it worse. Also, it could be like a whole day before you're able to shower after you turn yourself in. So you want to make sure and do that. Make sure to take care of all your hygiene, brush your teeth. I would wash my hair the day before because it might be days before you have shampoo and stuff available to you, which all of that's on commissary, guys. So that leads me to the last thing I recommend. If you're going to turn yourself into county jail, any extra cash you have laying around, you want to take it with you because they will generally put that money that you bring in onto your books. And that way, the very first time store comes around, you're able to get shampoo, conditioner, deodorant, soap, these kind of things, toothpaste, and maybe a bag of instant coffee or whatever you need. So I think that's about what I got. Oh, I almost forgot, guys, eyeglasses. You have got to have eyeglasses. If you wear contacts and eyeglasses, don't wear your contacts in. Oftentimes, they don't let you take those to the back. Wear your glasses, your prescription glasses in, and then they usually will let you take those to the back. Guess that's it for now. Till next time, guys.